Guys, we got the winner of the TRX. Woo. And he has been confirmed by the law firm. And this guy has signed. His name is Alex. And he is from Froneswood, Texas.
Oh, he's taking it.
Texas, dude.
He's taking it. He's taking it, dude.
I'm going to put him in my phone real quick.
If you were in Texas, which one would you take?
You want to be
Exactly.
like every other four-door truck there?
The only other two-door TRXs are in Texas, too, which is fun.
It belongs.
This is Alex.
Well, that's good to hear. Hey, Alex, what's up, buddy?
Oh,
This is Cleetus.
brother, what's up, man?
So you've gotten the call already.
I have gotten the call. That kind of ruined the surprise, but man, I was speechless.
Yeah, how do you feel right now, dude? You know you have a big decision to make, right?
Literally shaking.
Dude.
It's going to be one of the biggest decisions of my life.
Oh, dude, we're nervous for you. Here's the deal, though. I have no problem with waiting until you get here, unless you're like dead set on one or the other.
I'm not.
Okay, then I think
There,
I'm going to have to
cliffhanger.
rip a donut in both of them to see which one I like better.
Style.
I like your style, dude. What do you do for work, man?
I'm in commercial construction and real estate.
Oh, cool. And I saw you have orders in our system dating back to 2022, so it looks like you've been watching for a while.
I think I've watched every video since picking up Ruby at the auction lot.
Hell yeah. All right, man. Well, congratulations, Alex. We'll talk to you soon. We'll get you dialed in and get you down to Florida.
Perfect, man. I appreciate it.
Yes, sir. Congrats, buddy. Thank you.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
We'll see him soon to make that decision. Thank you to everyone who entered the TRX giveaway. Can't wait to see. We'll see him soon to make that decision. Thank you to everyone who entered the TRX giveaway. Can't wait to see what's next.
Hell yeah, brother. You're on the Cleetus McFarland YouTube channel.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the most recent Dale truck update. Okay, as you can see, a lot of parts are missing because it's out of powder coat.
Ooh.
But we're at the stage where Ty, where'd that guy go? Is he hiding already? There he is. So now the day has come. Ty has to put turbos on this thing. And what we have here is two Precision Next Gen 7685 ball bearing turbos. Okay, here we go. One of these bad girls for each side of the motor.
Dang.
Baddies.
Not the biggest turbos we've had recently.
Very
but
efficient turbos.
they spool quick. That's what we need is spoolers, you know? This truck's not going to be making that much power because it's going to be on no prep. So, you guys are probably wondering, Clee, where are we going to stick them turbos? Is it going to be right here?
Where you can see them.
Is it going to be up here? Down here? Over here? No. You see, these turbos are going to be in the back of the truck. Which,
Oh, my Lanta.
I know.
You might be thinking, there's no way. Oh, trust me, there's a way.
Yeah, here's the deal. They're not going all the way back here. Just want to explain something that the Dale truck is going to require not so normal weight bias. This thing, the way it's already looking, is going to be very heavy in the nose. And so we're thinking, how do we get some weight towards the back of the truck? Because we want it like 50-50 or maybe even a little bit more than 50% of the weight on the back tires. So we're like, hey, screw it. All the cool kids are starting to do it. Let's put the turbos in the back of this thing. And I know everyone's going to say, whoa, that thing might be a little laggy. Well, rear mount turbos were laggy in 2007. We got the best of the best turbos these days. We got big engines and we got tuners like Pete Harrell on the laptop. So I don't think it's going to be an
The
issue.
other thing, too, is if it is laggy, it's no prep. There's no rules.
Spray the
Just
house.
add nitrous.
We'll add nitrous.
Get them lit.
So we have a solution every which way we go. Now we need to decide where the turbos are going to go. And we were doing some looking. We're kind of thinking like right here. Like right, just halfway in, halfway out.
Yeah?
I mean,
Peekaboos.
Oh, really?
Ty did have it all the way down in here.
And
And
it will
it-
fit.
And then you're like, what if someone steals it?
It's possible. But then how do you know your turbos are there?
Yeah,
You don't.
You know what I mean?
exactly.
So if we just put it like here, everyone knows we got twin turbos.
Yeah.
Yep.
We want the weight ideally a little bit higher over
Higher
the
is
back
better,
of the
yeah.
truck so it weight transfers onto these back tires. And it looks freaking sick.
It does.
You know? It kind of hits everything we need to make happen. So Ty was already saying he can mount it right off of this bar and then
Checks
start
all
running
the
pipes
boxes.
back to the engine.
Exactly.
You think that'll work?
Piece of cake.
Yeah, Ty's obviously got the hard part here. Couple things we were gonna try and do, but we don't know if it's gonna work out now, is we wanted to put our intake on backwards, but we're thinking that might not work now, Ty.
Yeah, unfortunately, these tubes go through to the dash bar, and if
Yeah.
you look under the dash, it's like full of every tube you can imagine right there.
Oh,
It's
they
a
all
major
join
junction point. They all join back there.
right behind the dash. So what that means is we have to have the intake on normal, which that adds like 2.5 feet of charge pipe length probably.
Yeah.
But at this point, it's like that's probably only a 10% change in volume.
Yeah, we're not adding a whole lot in the grand scheme of things.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, we'll throw it on and see. Maybe I can sneak around it backwards, but worst case, it'll have to go forward.
So one of the things also that's going to kind of suck is because there's a whole front drive shaft on this side, is Ty's probably going to have to run this side header in front of the engine and then back and then cross back over to that turbo, or cross them side to side that the distance is about the same from header to turbo. This is all going to be a little scientific.
We're testing the waters.
Yeah.
Me and James were kind of brainstorming about possibly going through the rocker, having the exhaust go through the rocker.
Doing
So
like
like
a fender
What?
well.
old school like fender headers.
They
where
call
the
them like
headers come
fender
out
well
the
headers,
fenders.
where they come up over fender wells. Well, we don't have fenders, but you see this piece of sheet metal right
Is that
there?
just empty through
That's
there?
just empty through the back of the truck. So we're thinking about he's gonna have to build headers anyways.
burners, dude.
Well, they'll be in the truck. They'll be so far away from you, won't even know it's there, and it'll be under sheet
They'll be
metal.
in the rock. Yeah.
We'll,
like
we'll
the-
heat
And
wrap
it'll
that
be
tube
the
and slide it
shortest-
in.
It'd be the shortest distance. So
Oh, I like
we were
that.
looking at that. That was the last thing we were both talking about on that, because it'll have the shortest distance from here to here, and it'll be the easiest header configuration for him to build. Being
Okay.
running out of time,
Yeah, like if you
Yeah.
we
come
only
in
got
here,
one tie.
in between that and there, there's actually a big old gap under those.
Really?
And then
We're
I
only
can
doing
sheet metal it
2.5,
all off,
so-
so it'll be sealed off still.
So
And
you'll
then it'll
have
just be a
like fender
perfect
well
tube.
headers into side pipes, but your side pipes will go up instead of out into your turbos.
Come back to the turbos.
Yeah.
And they'll be equal length that way.
Sounds good to me.
I mean, I like it. I like it. And I like having the turbo here because it gives us unlimited room for expansion. We want a bigger turbo.
Bolt the bigger one on,
Yeah.
or smaller one if we find out we need a smaller one.
I
but
mean, if you guys are good with it, I'm happy with that.
that's fine.
I
yeah.
can tell you this, he's going to be good with it because when they're up out of the way of things, it's a lot easier to work
Yeah.
through. You know,
Yeah.
when they're down tight, you got little tight rooms, a bunch of bands and stuff.
I had it way down there, and I was like, I don't know how I'm gonna even get in there to work, but
Hey, listen,
the higher
put
they
it
are,
up there
the
then.
better. I don't care.
And then honestly, scavenging the oil is gonna be a lot easier too.
Well, it'll drain to a tank,
Yeah.
and then the tank will scavenge oil from that back to the motor. Yeah.
All right. In other news, Ty is doing a lot of sheet metal work. You're freaking
Oh,
templating,
lots.
huh?
Yeah, I'm templating like there's no tomorrow.
Yeah.
Got to firewall off the whole back of the truck,
Yeah.
get it all figured out.
That's good. That's good. And then check this out. Our buddy Mike from Mike's Custom Coatings knocked out all the powder coat on our arms and our rear end out of mullet. Back in action. We got a
Looking
370 rear gear in there. Then in this department up yonder, I forgot we had to get out our Frankenstein intake. So you can see Jackson's got some stuff going in. We got a fuel tank up here. We got a little baby radiator.
Oh, nice.
We'll be able to put the big one back in for the street, but the baby radiator is for racing. We want to keep it light. And then I'll pop open the intake. So you guys have seen us use Frankenstein intakes on quite a bit of stuff. Like even our Pro Line engine has Frankenstein intake. Leroy has a Frankenstein intake. They're the baddest of the bad. This is their Low Pro version 2 billet intake. We're gonna be running this on the Dale truck because it's a race truck. These are race intakes. All you need to know about
man.
Frankenstein is if they can hold down the boost that a Pro Line motor has running through it, they can hold down the boost to your LS. Have running through it. So check this back grill out to match
Oh,
up with
man.
Pete Harrell's big old intake ports.
That's clean.
That slapper on there, bud.
Let me see the top. Let me see the top. Look at that design.
I do like the ridges.
Classy.
I mean, I'm sure that gives it strength, but it also
Looks cool.
pretty cool.
Oh, we gotta put that in there before we.
Burst panel.
Yup. Probably just seal that off, right, Jackson?
Weld it shut.
The Dale.
Wow, that thing's far back in there.
Yeah,
Center that weight up.
the Dale truck is just unbelievably sick. So we thought about trying to get that intake backwards, but it's looking less and less likely of happening.
Yeah.
It's gonna be really hard to work on if it's back there. So
Well, I mean, with the theory with having it backwards is once it's in there kind of deal. You need to work on it. It's got to come off anyways.
So we don't have it bolted down. Ty will be the one to decide whether it's forward or backward, but we'll get to that point when we get there. And then we just sent out the measurements to Precision Shaft Technologies PST up here, and they're going to get us some drive shafts this week. We'll put that in. Then G-Force Axles has the front axles because we actually had to shorten them a little bit. So a lot of moving pieces, but we're down to like 4 weeks until our big race.
Good thing about it is our Holly order came in and our Motion Race Whips order came in today, so we have endless parts to start doing this stuff to it.
Yeah, yeah. Holly Dominator, computer,
Smart
wire, and then we've got all the Motion Racers breather stuff already on the car. These are Motion Racers valve covers, and then the plumbing stuff. Jackson, the plumber for the fuel system, he's going to be going hard on that. That's going to be a big project. None of the projects trump what Ty has to get done. I mean, that boy's got some welding.
Tall orders.
He's got some welding to do. But we got to have all this stuff done before FL2K. That's when our big all-wheel drive race is. So we're going to really tighten up, try and get the Dale truck wrapped up soon. But it's going to take a lot of manpower. So that's enough talking about the Dale truck. But we got some more goodies in today's video. Let's get to it. All right, little truck challenge prep going on out here.
We're going deep in some
Bro,
stuff.
where's your topper at?
Well, I went to go move it the other day and it shut off when I put it in gear.
Yeah.
As you can see by my shoelace and zip ties, that's what was holding the fuel pump plug in.
Damn.
So I had to pull the topper off to get to the fuel pump.
Didn't put it back on.
No, I just left it on.
You're in race mode now, brother. Damn. What the hell did they do to your bed, Sam? What's going on with this?
Sam did it. That was my sleeping quarters up there to come in. This has gone. The whole thing. It was camper. I asked Sam, hey, cut me a small square right here. I need to get to the fuel pump.
Yeah, and that's what Sam did?
Yeah.
All right, guys, one of our next challenges involves deep water, so we're all heading to Home Depot right now to get snorkels. We got to build snorkels for our trucks. Mine's dead, though, so
How are you going to build a snorkel to your carburetor?
haven't figured that out yet.
Oh, driving down the road in the Dodge, our tire flap is just beating up our paint job over here.
We're good.
Oh, simple as that. All right, back to the road. All right, we're at the Home Depot. What are we doing here, bud?
I mean, I know the other guys are here to get snorkels for their trucks because they know we got a deep water challenge coming up. But our truck's jacked up. I don't think we need no snorkel.
We park her up on the curb.
Plus, the problem is we got a distributor.
Yeah.
And there ain't no sealing that baby up.
No.
You know? We just know better than to even try. Holy biscuits, Sam.
That's gotta be the
Yeah,
ugliest
Sam,
truck I
take
ever
it easy.
seen.
Hang on by a thread.
Literally a wire.
See your taillight on?
No bumper, no bed.
We haven't really driven our truck down the street since our cats were robbed.
It does not like
It is pissed off.
I tell you this, it won't go 60 anymore.
It's pissed off.
You don't go anywhere in that thing.
It will not get up to the speed limit.
I told Ty, I said that thing could be
So you
knocking
mean
and
to
we
tell
won't
me-
even hear it.
You mean to tell me it's making less power?
I mean, George, I'm just
I didn't think it was possible, but it.
I don't think there's any possible way we're snorkeling this bad girl. Like, we ain't getting a hose clamped on that. That's sealed.
You know,
Plus our distributors.
you know what you should have done was got one of the carburetor hats that seals it to your throttle body.
Yeah, well, you see, if we had any budget left, we'd think about that.
Yeah.
But we don't go over our budget
Wait,
like
do you have
guys.
cats?
Might need one of these. My truck about caught on fire in the way.
There we go.
Yeah, stand these right there.
Yeah, fire extinguisher.
There, now, James' truck ain't gonna run once he modifies it.
He's gonna be like, I need a retune, calls Nate. What do you got roofing pieces for, dude?
That's for my up top, dude.
Cold air intake?
Cold air on top.
These guys got a 10-foot stick of pipe.
Now, this is the type of brick I like to have.
Yeah, a little more than
One brick.
It's more of a
and some
block
duct tape.
than a
Yeah.
brick. There's bricks down there if you want just a brick.
No, I'm good with this.
All right.
You know, it's a tougher job than we thought.
Yeah.
You guys get everything?
Yep.
Yeah.
What are you gonna do with brick and duct tape? Launch it off a cliff?
We're gonna fix our dashboard.
All right, what do you have?
I might paint my truck this color while I'm at it, but I got me a
That is a nice color.
snorkel vent, a coupler,
It's a
Some
restrictor
pipe.
plate.
Wait, there's a flap in there, dude.
Yeah, you know, I'm gonna mount it backwards and water will come rushing over, it'll shut it. You know, maybe save the thing.
I don't know how that's gonna work.
What?
You seen how I jump, dude? I'm going to the mud hole the same way. Wide open.
Hey, our bed is really nice. Really nice bed. Alright, thank you.
Don't want to mess this up, you know?
No.
It's hard to get a brick this heavy in the back of someone's truck.
Yeah, it is. Ow. Perfect.
Alright, thank you.
Wow. The glass is strong.
All right. Oh my gosh, James just crashed into us, dude. This truck's a lot faster.
Yeah. They might be in trouble for that drag race.
Yeah, we already knew that though. All right, pulling into JH's house. We told him to have his truck out here.
This is where we're going to use that brick.
Oh, he's right there.
Oh, he's got his window up.
Well, well, well. Look at these two ding dongs. Now we gotta find out a way to make him move it so we can break his window.
Looks about right. We did.
Huh?
See the upgrades we did
No.
for the mud? We put bigger
Stack?
tires on it.
Pull it over here.
Roll your windows up.
Roll your windows up and pull it over here. Oh, nice little cold rev.
Oh, that's a lot of pipe.
That's a scrap pipe. Looks pretty good. What the heck did you weld on your roof there?
That's where it's smoking.
Oh yeah. What's this? Oh. Sorry, bud.
That's our snorkel mount. Easy.
I was wondering what was going on there.
You guys didn't put snorkels on your truck?
Our truck's jacked up, dude.
We don't need one for ours. They're putting snorkels
Here,
on.
you just come back here real quick. How far over budget did you go?
We still got $350 in our budget.
That's a lie.
The exhaust pipe was scrap exhaust pipe.
But I got this brick.
Don't do it.
Oh, I knew it was gonna break. Yes! Got it over something softer.
Yes! When this guy said, when he said, roll your windows up, I said, I know he's going to do something.
I knew that window was gonna be so hard to break.
Dang it.
All right, let's head back to the shop.
All right.
Big competition.
So I
in the
got you a fresh tire, bud.
Oh, that'll be
There
good.
was expedited shipping, $750 for a tire. Where are you at on your budget? And 6 cents.
Where'd you order it from?
It's the last one in the state of Florida.
Oh, he made this invoice. We're out of here, dude.
I mean, yeah, I don't
This
understand.
thing.
This tire? You mean this tire?
No! That tire?
Whoops, sorry about that.
Wow. Foul play. Now they gotta install it. You know what I mean?
I was like, don't do it.
What
I knew it
an
was getting
idiot.
that. I already knew it was going to happen.
Anybody got a patch on?
That's a
I
freaking.
need a tire plug.
maybe I
Yeah,
can just
here,
put that
stick the
back in
knife in
there.
there. There you go. Now I'm good.
What the heck? That's. Oh. Either that's a sharp knife or that's a cheap tire.
Can we pull it over to get a fresh? Can we pull it over and install it?
We're booked up for the day, bud.
Tell you.
We're about 2 weeks out for tires.
Jeez Louise.
How much is install? $900?
Well, now we definitely need a tire.
We don't make tires here. This is a diesel
This is a
shop.
diesel
That's
shop, not a tire shop.
Yep. Oh, shucks, boys.
Baby, he can come back today. Can you close them?
Nah, we're too busy. We're 2 weeks out for closing doors.
Auto body's too busy to close them.
Oh, easy.
leaving now.
You already broke our door, remember?
Now the JHD sold brand new tires. They slash them and go, oh yeah, you need a new set of tires.
So hang on. So we got a broken window. That was pretty even.
And you
Now
broke
we
our
have
door at the
two
same
broken
time.
doors.
Well,
Yeah, but you
I
broke
was
our door.
going to change my tire that you guys slashed. Your doors happened to be open, and I clipped them. I mean, but
Whose fault is
I'm
that?
at fault for that? Yeah, maybe a little bit, but
We're
now
definitely
the
getting pulled
entire
over
side of
tomorrow.
my truck is damaged. I have a flat tire.
It's not going to
What'd
be
you
good
hit?
for
It
that.
wasn't like that before. The tire blew out and you hit something?
We hit some idiot wearing a thong.
1 minute.
Hey, Ethan, can you just fix those doors up real quick?
My afternoon was fairly finished, but
Yeah.
2 hours.
How do you got glass all over?
Ethan was going to vacuum the truck.
He was gonna leave early today, but not now.
I gotta take my mom to the doctor, and now my mom's not even gonna be able to go to the doctor now.
Hey, can we borrow a jack?
No, you can.
We'll just drive it home like that.
All right, we'll limp it back to the shop. Well, I mean,
Pretty.
I'm not gonna lie, we came out ahead on that deal.
Yeah.
Our goal was to take JH down a notch, and we pulled in. Broke his windows,
And
broke
both
his
of
doors.
us. I mean, permanently.
All we have is a flat tire, but he gave us a brand new one. We were gonna have to pay for it until malpractice came into play there.
Yeah.
So yeah, we gotta drive 15 minutes with a flat tire. Not ideal.
It's not that bad, though.
And honestly, it's not even driving bad with a bad tire.
Well, Dodge Ram 5.9 Hemi Magnum. You know what to expect.
Brothers. I mean, here we are.
All right, we just picked up a pretty serious vibration, as you can tell by our dashboard. Oh wait, we got the tape to fix our dashboard. That'll help.
Yeah, don't let my wallet fall down into that thing.
That falls in a Dodge dashboard, it's gone forever.
You think speed will help?
Doesn't sound like it.
If we're doing 35 with a slash tire right now, it's pretty good.
Pretty good. It's not really that bumpy anymore, so speed did help.
Hey, is my tire flat? All right, thank you. They said it's flat.
They said it's flat.
You know what? I'm pretty sure we got a low tire.
I think.
Feels like the front right.
Yeah.
Yeah, look, I think it's kind of pulling that way, you know what I mean?
Yeah, she's pulling pretty good. Oh yeah, she's looking bad. Wow, it's
I think one of our wheel weights must have came off. Now the dash is shaking slightly.
very bumpy in here. The noises.
I think we might be on bare rim now,
Get
brother.
some more speed. We got a lot of traffic behind us. Oh my gosh. Oh my god.
Pull over,
It feels
brother.
like we're off-roading. Now you just need more speed.
Speed's the problem.
Yeah, you need more speed. Speed it up so it balances it out.
Damn, squirrel.
Speed it up. Oh my god.
Go faster.
Yeah, I think you have to. Golly. Get her on the asphalt. We can take a look at what's going on.
Sorry, blue tire.
I think we got it all the way under one side.
Take a look.
This side's good. Oh, yep. Blew a tire.
Damn, it looks like we might have blown a tire.
Blew a tire.
Looks like y'all might need a rim. You think our rim's messed up?
Nah, rim's good.
It's not good.
There she comes in the distance. Oh, pull a house down 7-3.
You get towed?
Yeah, I need tow.
Let me come around.
Alright. He's got his uniform on, of course. Put her in nooch. Alright, bro. Tow truck getting hooked up for me. Man, I'll tell you what. This tow truck has been the best investment we have ever made. There we go.
Listen, if I scrap it, the price is double.
Well, then don't strap it.
All right.
Really appreciate you guys coming out and picking us up, bud.
Yeah, it's really no problem as long as you pay your bill.
I'm a YouTuber. I can plug your company. What is it?
Freedom Factory Towing, 555, you're done.
All right, that's the number.
Yep.
All right.
Send anyone you want. Every tow job, 8,500. If you want it strapped, it's 17,000.
All right.
You know what I mean? So just let people know. Put it on your YouTube video if you don't mind.
Yeah, sure thing, bud. And what's your name?
Leader.
Cleeter. All right.
Yeah, I go by Cleet.
Okay.
Normal guy that I ride around town with, Squirrel. He's normally with me, but he got called to do that thing on the side of the road where he flipped the sign from stop to slow.
Yeah.
He's been on a gig.
Okay.
He got a gig doing that, and I haven't seen him for a couple of days. So it's just me right now, but normally we're a little faster.
Well, I appreciate it, buddy.
Yep, no problem.
Surprised you did it with no strap. It's holding on pretty good.
Yeah. I mean, a lot of people think you need straps. But I've been towing since 1995, actually, is when I got my first tow job. And learned from an old timer named Howie. His nickname is BDB. He said, you don't got to strap nothing.
All right.
That's what I've been doing ever since.
Here you are.
And here I am, 2021, is it?
Yeah.
Ain't strapping nothing.
All right, guys, truck challenge video. You're gonna have to wait a couple of weeks because we shot some videos and it went really well. It went so well, we said we're gonna take this up even one more notch. So the truck challenge has some very good things coming, but it's gonna require a little bit more time. You guys are gonna love the video, but I didn't want you to think it's coming out this week. Couple weeks. Truck challenge number 2 will drop. It's gonna be insane. But that's it for now. Thanks for watching. Newt for Dale. We'll frickin' see you later.